All right, another day, another dollar. So first things first, we'll take a quick look at the news we have. I mean, the biggest thing I feel is going to make the market all mushy is we got Powell speaking at 12 o'clock. And it's Wednesday, so we have the EIA at 10:30. So you know those two factors kind of mess with the follow-through on securities that we're trading. So I'm expecting a pretty boring, slow morning. Although we do have an indication of opening up 16, but that's pretty cool. And in just in the news, just to see what the sentiment is. I mean, Powell's already, well, I think this is just a reiteration from his last minutes, but yeah, he's saying that they're ways away. You know what? Let me check that economic calendar one more time. Is my times off? No, my times are right. Okay, cool. So he says they're ways away from easing, which they'll say that, and then all of a sudden they'll turn around and ease. But hey, that's cool. They're going to keep feeding them, have a bullish bias on everything we do. Whenever we trade bullish, we're just going to be heavier than we are when we trade bearish, because the probabilities will work in our favor. And then Bank of America slipped. They had bad earnings, but if you ask me, this is a good time to buy Bank of America if they're slipping. I don't know how far they went down. I didn't look at it. And Delta is seeing a profit. That's cool. So earnings are coming in strong. And what we have today in earnings is we got some good ones today. We got some reputable banks. Bank of America, which is out, BlackRock is out, Citigroup is out. Everybody's beating. Oh, it says Bank of America beat. I wonder what they were off on. PNC is out and beat. Wells Fargo's out and beat, and that's pretty much it for the day. Ocean Power Tech. Actually, I want to look at that. We'll take a peek. Airlines lost. Delta lost less money than they thought. Isn't that funny? How that's a good thing. And Citigroup beat. Ocean Tech. I wonder if that's the electric engines. Dirt cheap too. I'm gonna look into that. Gotta make a note. Or did they give the symbol? OPTT. All right, noted. So let's take a quick looky. Oh, look at that chatter going on without me. Morning, folks. Good morning, everybody. Hey, you guys got sound now? I'm thinking you do. I just read no sound, or is Dave not talking yet? But that was at 8:59. So I wasn't talking at 8:59, that's for certain. Hopefully you guys are hearing me. There's some good stuff going on. I just predicted the future. Okay, so let's just take a look at the markets and what we can expect for the day. If it doesn't look good, I'll just make something up to keep you guys entertained so that I can get my likes up. Like me. Ooh, it's been hot in the south. Good living though, beautiful weather. Whole bunch of fishing. Caught some mackerel. Mackerel. I love mackerel. Delicious, delicious fish. Alright, so we're looking at the daily right here, and the indication is up about 16. Oh, holy smokes, up 19. So, I mean, we're breaking. We're actually testing the high, man. We're testing the high. So my next target would be 4408, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, you hear me? All right, cool. Yeah. So I mean, I'm bullish right now. My bias. We've seen the market shoot up and then trade off of the day. You know, make a high and then end on the low of the day, which is okay. You know, it's still progressively making higher. I mean, we're still in that uptrend. If you look at that daily bar right there, and that's probably the open is probably going to put a higher low in the 60 minutes. So, yeah, I'm bearish. I'm bullish, baby. I'm bullish. What other things do we like to look at? The Qs. Q. Aren't you cute? Yo, up 105 on the NASDAQ. So, yeah, you know, we're gonna be blowing that away. So everything's bullish. I mean, there's not much to say. Shall we pick on AMC? All right, AMC is a wrap. Okay, it's come back a little bit. I saw it around 38 this morning. But we broke that low, and this is Tuesday, Monday, Thursday's low, which was a pretty big up bar, and then we turned around and reversed that bar. So I'm thinking we're heading for that 33 mark, man. I hope everybody took my advice and took some money off the table on this thing. No, the AMC nerds. Holding till zero? Oh, well, that's good, man. That's a strong or a healthy investment philosophy. You know, never admit you're wrong. Hold on until you're broke. And those are like the two pillars of trading. I've lost my form of communication. How the heck did I do that? Oh, here it is. Okay, very good, Dave. Just checking my text and seeing who's crying to me. I suspect I'll be getting some calls from the guy who went short Apple. Probably not taking in my advice and holding on. Oh, Hayachi. I hope that's not your investment strategy, man. Yeah, just remember, nobody goes broke overnight. It happens a little at a time. So that's really what's going on here in the market. Let's hope I'm going to put some music in my ear, man, because it's going to be hard to stay enthusiastic if the market is just a sleeper. And regrettably, the market's usually a sleeper in the summer. $100,000, yeah, man, 100,000 on the AMC, absolutely. Dirty movie theaters, there's a big market for that. Wow, there's like hardly any information out there on ocean powered techs. I know of a New Zealand company called Ocean Power that does electric boat engines. And that would make me very, very happy. Because the exhaust from the diesel just puts acid in the water, and that's what is killing the coral, the ocean acidity, and that's from the diesels in the engine. So all you power boaters out there, and even gasoline does it, but the diesel is most aggressive, and most boats are powered by diesel. But you're just killing our reefs. Well, Hayachi, I mean, that's the way to do it as long as you don't have a lot of risk. I mean, the reason why you would do options is so that you have little risk, and your risk is defined, and that's it. And you're willing to take a shot. That's that's the wisest way to trade it. And I think that's how a lot of people are trading it, which is counterproductive for the short squeeze, because the reality is that you need to eat up supply of security. And that's what everybody needs. They need the buying power from everybody who's watching AMC. But I hear a lot of talk of options. And it does nothing for the squeeze. Just the individual holding the option is going to benefit from the squeeze, but they're not participating in making this happen. And that's the play. Everybody gets together, they take their buying power, they buy this thing, they squeeze the shorters to a point where they refuse to take any more risk on the position. They close their position, and boom, away it goes. But that's not happening, because everybody's all over the board on this thing. And the longer it takes, the more disenchanted everybody becomes, the more likely it's not going to happen. So yeah, it's a mess. But yo, you know what? Guys like Matt and Trey, I mean, they're getting a lot of publicity out of this. They're getting a lot of advertisement revenue. Yeah, you know, so they'll do all right. Yeah, you know, they're probably selling into this. I mean, when it was consolidating, we were talking about selling it. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, kind of discussing how, you know, that's what happens. That's how institutions get out. You know, they trickle out of it during the consolidation phase. You know, and then trade it down. And this is a very familiar pattern to me. You know, this run up, that retest, so you get the change in momentum and then the sell off. You know, I mean, the technicals can change because all it needs is momentum to move it back up. But the reality is that it's just going to trade off. Or it is trading off. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, you have this minor support right now that you got to watch at about 37.40. Breaks that, then you got this support right here. The major support is going to be around the 32 range. But these are even hard supports because, yeah, you know, it just jacked right up, and it's not even moving the average cost. Oh yeah, it has. Okay, so basically you broke a major support right there. Yeah, you know, and you could see that there was an accumulation and a rise of the price. So you can have an average price of 41 or so. And if hedge funds are shorting this and they're short down here, because this move is so superficial, there's no fundamentals behind the company, there's really nothing to support this. So they could very well be shorting up here. You know, it looks like a good short opportunity to me. There's just a lot of risk in it to short right here. You got 41. The short idea would fail at 65. So, you know, you got to be willing to take 20-point risk on it, which I don't know if I want to do that on this short. I mean, for a 30-point return, probably. I'd probably just play the short with some puts, some long-term puts. That's funny. The real price is what they have to pay us. Hey, that consolidation could have been them rolling out of it, man. You know, these guys think that there's going to be a run on the market to close those shorts. Yeah, Hayachi. We don't have plays, right? We trade setups. You know, they're a pattern, and that's what technical trading is. That's what trading is, right? You look for setups that stack the probabilities in your favor, and that's what you trade. And at one point, the setups don't work, and that's where your risk is, and that's how you manage your risk. So, if you're looking to buy companies and stocks, that's investing. So you go buyers, you see if you like the companies and the fundamentals and what the catalyst would be for moving the companies. Entirely different animal. Yeah, you know, what the AMC thing is doing is more of a crapshoot. That's, yeah, you know, neither investing or trading. They're trying to look for a great idea, right? So maybe they're trying to mirror this on great trades, like during the I don't know if you guys are getting all this. Like in the movie The Big Short, where these guys go out and they find a situation that they feel is going to fall apart. But that's a fundamental trade. They feel this thing's going to fall apart. Somebody went out, looked at GMC, said, hey, GameStop, and was shorted. If I can get some buying power around it, I'll squeeze the shorts out. If I can get some buying power around it, I'll squeeze the shorts out. And it worked. They got some buying power around it. They squeezed the shorts out. Now everybody wants in on the idea. But the reality is that the hedge funds put that into the mix. They consider that risk now. The Reddit crowd or the meme stock crowd have shown their hands. So this is part of the calculation. So I don't think that they're going to take the shorters by surprise, be able to blow them out. But it's not a method of trading. It's like a get-rich-quick scheme, and that shit doesn't work. That's the reality of it. So no good plays. I'm not going to show you the next hot stock. Eventually I'll show you how I play earnings, and that's not the next hot stock. That's a fundamental analysis of what I think the earnings are going to do, and then I position myself in a manner that I have low risk and high reward. That's trading. But I mean, the crapshoots. I mean, you're not even in the game if you're playing that stuff. You're not even in the game. And once in a while it hits. I know dudes who hit and made some money on it. But if you do that consistently, the end result is you're going to lose. Because you're playing against, money men. I mean, you're talking about the best of the best. Some of these dudes graduate with masters and doctorates in statistics and economics from like Harvard and Yale. And I mean, you're not talking about some thug from the street who was delivering pizzas 6 months ago and got a job on Wall Street. Although they are out there, but I mean, you're talking about well-educated, really intelligent, superhuman people, mutants. They're X-Men. That's who you hire. And when you have billion-dollar hedge funds, you can afford to hire that kind of intellectual capital. And that's what trades and Matt, and that's what they're competing against. And hey, I don't want to be too judgmental, but these guys aren't coming across as real academics. The shorts? No, I don't think the shorts are. I mean, I'm sure there are some retail traders out there that are shorting it, but that's not, the big position on it. Actually, the retail traders probably went long this thing once the economy opened up, because, and that's probably where the money was made, because everybody's expecting that, AMC along with the other opening industries were going to make money. It's just a lot of people didn't account for the change of culture that just happened. I mean, look at Black Widow. I mean, that thing went right to streaming. Okay, it's $29 to stream it, but you know what? I hang out with my my wife and 2 kids, and that's already like $80 to go to the movies. So for $30, I could stay home in a beautiful environment and order in some really good food. I don't have to eat a $15 box of snow caps, which snow caps is my candy of choice when I go to the movies. So I could eat something really good in front of a movie in a comfortable environment with nobody carrying on or disrupting me, and I could do it for $30. And I mean, to get everybody candy too, I mean, that's probably another $80 at the snack bar. So for another like $30, I can get a really good dinner for everybody delivered to my house. Uber Eats. So anyway, I don't know how much retail is shorting that. Shorting the day trades. Well, they could play it on the short on the day trade. I mean, I would be my bias would be bearish. All right, cool. That's fair, Hayachi. Yeah. So yeah, what we do is we take setups, and basically, a pattern sets up, and we know it's going to trigger. Like a bull flag or a bear flag. That's a setup. The three setups we're looking for are breakouts and reversals. Right. We look for the morning breakout, like which way the market's going to break, up or down, and we try to take that break. And we look for the midday reversal. Like right before lunch, things are going to turn around. Usually between 10:30 and 11, you get a reversal, and it retraces whatever initial day's move that it made. And then in the afternoon, at about 2:30, there's usually a breakout around then. And it's more consistent during the winter than it is during the summer. During the summer, it's like a hit and miss kind of situation. Oh, Ocean Power Technologies. Okay. So it's an interesting concept, but it's not the company I thought it was. They just use ocean waves to generate electricity, which I figure that's good. Dots? Snow. Oh, dots. Dots. Oh, that's the frozen stuff? Yeah, I try to stay away from dairy products, man. I mean, we're like the only species on Earth that drinks the breast juice of another animal. How could that be good for you? Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm lactose intolerant." It's like, dude, you're not supposed to be drinking it. Yeah, even the cow stops drinking it after like 3 or 4 months. It's it's not made for your body. So yeah, the dots I think are those little frozen ice cream. Sure, yeah, man, I love looking at it. DPLS. With the dollar sign, is that an indicator, or is it a security with a symbol of DPLS? Let's see if we can find it. Since my stuff is DPLS. What speech from Snatch? I know the movie Snatch. I don't recall what speech you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what DPLS is, man. I can't find it as a stock. Dark Pulse. Oh yeah, I got to go back. I don't recall which one. Who does it? The bald dude. I can't think of his name right now. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, any animal. Yeah, I mean, they stopped drinking milk after. Oh, that's it. Party started, and we're ripping. Let's see if we can get a trade for Mr. Hayachi, so that he sees what we're doing here. You guys on the right screen? Yeah, cool. I don't see a word we're saying. All right, so SPX is moving up, and a break of yesterday's high might be a good entry, 92.37. I went long on that retrace on the 32nd. I didn't realize I got hit on the stop when I was looking at at the high. So anyway, Hayachi, this, which you could take that that break of the high, but oh, wrong chart. But this is a flag right here, and I put a stop in there to get executed on my options, which I got a little pricey, but that's okay. But I'm trying to play the break of this high. I'm gonna go to a break even on this. A break of that high is good entry too. Might get a little retrace. Taking one off here and just capturing a buck on 1/3 of my trade, and I'm hit. And now I got the 2/3 at a break even. If it whips back on me, picked up a buck on 1/3 of my trade. We got the Russell building a bull flag on the 1 minute, and the NASDAQ looks like it's just pushing up and climbing. But the S&P looks like it's hitting resistance over here. And we'll just let it work itself out. Hopefully it does what it's got to do. Got a bull flag on the 1 minute on the S&P that looks like it's about to trigger. You can take it right here if you want. That's going to trigger a 1 minute bull flag. If you missed that last bull flag, I should have called that out. 92.32. Breaking 92.32, you can go long a call. Come on, baby. Put a little something in it. Up 23. That's not a bad day. Looks like we're breaking. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, see, that upsets me when it starts stalling like this. But it could consolidate a little bit before making that move. Yeah, boy. Got Amazon trading back and closing the gap. Tesla's closing its gap. It looks like the composite's pushing up. Oh, my battery's running low. Did I forget to plug this bad boy in? Look what we have here. Lordy, lordy. There we go. There we go. I'm looking for that 4408 as a target, but we look like we're having a real hard time. Nah, it's not going to be a home run for me. Mm-hmm. Come on, get back up there. What are we looking like? That 1 minute looks like that 5 minute momentum is just strong. Looks like we're building a flag on the 5 minute right here. I'm still in it. I mean, it came within pennies of knocking me out. I'm surprised they didn't take it, because I had a physical stop in there, and they usually just take it. I guess they're half asleep right now. Nope, that's not looking favorable. We got 30 seconds left on that flag on the 5 minute. No, the S&P can't get halted. It's an index. Oh, well, you know what? I mean, if the market goes down an excessive amount, I think it's they stage it. Yeah, then they could shut the whole market down. So if the market's tanking, yeah, as a whole, yeah, all the indices, all the markets will get halted. But it's not that they're halting the S&P. You know, they're halting all the trading on those indexes, on those markets. All the stocks that trade on those markets get halted. To fill the gap. Which gap? The gap up? That gap's a long way away, man. I'm not about to make that call. I mean, we're just making new highs. I'm still in this trade. My stop's at 89.51. This could be a double top. I don't know if we're going to continue pushing up. Yeah, that gap is way down here. I mean, you know, right now, the stock's moving up.